Are we okay? I I I don't know when that started happening. I just looked over, but yeah, now we start a new one or whatever. So stand medium punch is still only for knockdown, but otherwise it's wow, it's a great button. Oh really? Uh-huh. Wait. How'd you get that knockdown? Off of a counter. Yep, stand medium punch into crouch medium kick. DP. Now I'm in the corner. Tech. Okay, well, I mean, what? Oof. Look at how far that button reached! That was after tech! And all you had to do was walk. What? Like, Jamie is capable of advancing after tech. Look how, in the tech, like, because throw tech in this game is amazing, but also that's when you can bait throws. Also, jury, god. Amazing. It's a great button. That's the stand medium kick, guys. That stand fierce is so much faster. Nice. Oh, throw loops. We definitely got throw loops. Nice dash up, but you could dash check that. If you're used to the way six plays, you can dash check that, yes. KO? KO. Wow, it's the most replayed sequence. Alright, let's see it. What did Punk just land? That fight took 2 minutes and 45 seconds to this point, and there's, well, really, yeah. Hang on, 2:52, basically 3 minutes of time. But I was intrigued and aware, like I was so interested and focused on it the entire time. How interesting. And then super confirm. So this is KO health only because you're in critical art range. If this was a regular super, it would not KO. You would still have one decision left. It's tick to be a tick of health, but only because it's in critical art range. You see how like look at the life bar. But good to know that does KO. Confirm. Confirm. Jury has really good buttons, y'all. Nice stand roundhouse. A great crouch medium kick. Blast it. Because it's so good, you gotta get used to whiff punishing it. Yo, Punk tried to whiff punish it just now and didn't whiff it. Didn't punish it. Why was that? Too slow. You have to react faster? It's a faster fighting game, I feel like. If, like, the physics feel slower than 5, but I feel like it's a faster fighting game. So here's the big meta. That's like the question, right? So we can finish. We don't have to keep watching this. Um, is when I see like this is true once again. This is true for all Street Fighters. But when I see something land in this, like for example, that amount of health, whenever Jamie lands a punish counter crouch forward like dash punch, I suppose, or what is it called, palm? Is it palm? It's like Yun's. It's like Yun's heavy punch. I don't know what Yun's heavy punch is called. Um, the jump punch, hot punch, whatever the heck. After that, you see that health? That will always do that amount of health, and that amount of drive bar, I think. Um, that will always do that amount of health. It will never not do that amount of health. And it'll always go into knockdown. And apparently after that knockdown, you can't drink because you'll be counter hit by crouch forward from jury. So it's not plus enough to drink. Not corner maybe, but maybe if it was in like neutral, because it flies sends you flying away. Oh my god, I have to get a freaking better chair, or not better chair, a better table. This is unfortunate. I keep making purchases even though I want to keep start spend saving money. It's just we've hit that point where it's like no, if I want to expand my progress and my like if I just want to expand, I have to also invest in a better table. Also, better keyboard and mouse, but those are definitely not completely necessary right now. And then combo anti-air or combo DP, which by the way, Jury has a DP. It's the same DP she has in 5. Hang on, while I'm doing this, I could grab my stand and make this a lot easier on myself. Okay, here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Since we're doing it this way, and while she does, after she gets that, by the way, full two charges on the side of Jury. Confirm, stand medium punch from drive rush confirms into crouch fierce, which apparently that combo right there, which looks amazing by the way. Neutral, another confirm question mark, but heavy punch or heavy kick, heavy tatsu question mark. I forget what these are all called. I should probably learn the names for them. We'll call that heavy tatsu for now. Anyways, roundhouse. All of these touches, all of these hits will do a specific amount of damage. And like once again, when you're in like 5 and stuff, there are certain other factors contributing to your decision making. But when you're only worrying about your health, like your decision making is also very linear, to an extent. I don't have to worry if the next throw is gonna stun me. It's just gonna drain my health bar. If I wanted to just keep draining my health bar, I'll take as many throws as I need. But taking throws is also how I get closer to losing first. Overhead. That overhead looked a lot like freaking the far roundhouse. And Jamie's got swagger like crazy. Freaking amazing character. Yeah, this is a great game, guys. I'm gonna say it now. Like, after Manon, like, this is a great game. And I haven't even been able to play it, just from the gameplay I've seen of it. Hopefully, I get it for the closed beta. 16th. When is the beta again, by the way? Also, I have to go record this video soon, so, you guys only get so much time from me, unfortunately. Because I'm having a lot of fun right now. But it's okay, because we'll be here again tomorrow. Alright, so I'm looking at the beta. No, the beta. News. Pre-order trailer. Dynamic type. No, closed beta test 2. To which it will be running December 11th. That's 2 days from now. I'll get an email from Capcom. Noted. When is the beta test? I need to know just the date. I'm looking for it. December 16th to December 19th. Okay. Today is December 9th. It is very important to me. Sorry, I'm crafting up the text I send to my manager. Yeah, to my manager, asking if I could take one of the 2 days I work off in preparation for the potentiality of the closed beta test. Um, I and yeah, frankly, it doesn't matter to me which of those 2 days I don't work because I'll get. I suppose that part doesn't matter. I'll just find out. Uh, I'll explain everything if they want explanations. Okay. Anyways, 16th and 17th. Hey, good. Thanks for Street Fighter 6 entertaining my audience while I was thinking about that. Going back to this. Anyways, you guys understand. Every touch that lands, everything that does the do, right? It's very straightforward. That said, that means game plans are going to be extremely prominent in Street Fighter 6. That means like a person's style of play will be extremely evident in the way they play, you know? And I feel like the players that have a high level of success have extremely good game plans. You know? I also have to put a little banner of like my socials. Um, yeah. But that's more so a Twitch stream thing than a YouTube stream thing. YouTube streams are like I could any of the. Here's why I'm streaming on YouTube for anyone who's curious, right? Partially because for a while they're like, oh, Twitch is gonna like not be okay, but I'm like, yeah, I know they're gonna be fine. But the other part is because in the future, when I choose to do so, I should start doing so immediately. I have all this time, all the time. I can edit any of these streams out into a video, and then tack on that video and then start posting it. So I should probably start doing that in retrospect. But I can always start doing it. So I mean, I have tomorrow off from work. I'll knock out these things on my to-do list because I have things to do. My Toto list, and we'll probably come and do that. The crazy part about that is then I can start kind of making meta content where I'm editing my content, but I'm making content during that content edit. I'm sorry, why is this available? I would love to watch that, but not right now. Not right now. What was I looking at? Why am I here? Why am I here? I'm over here. Let's just click that. Oh, I need that. This kind of neat. I wanted to watch this, but we're gonna work on the video. 2:37. Gotta keep track of time. Anyways, let's go back to this. Sorry about that. I got really sidetracked there. See, right there, that entire sequence right there, I can edit out the part that mattered, cut out all this other stuff, and now I have a cohesive Street Fighter 6 reaction video. You guys see? But for a stream, you just sat through all that nonsense for me to. By the way, perfect circle. Oh my god. She kicks so beautifully that she creates a perfect circle. And the perfect circle is so perfect that it sends a large person flying away. Literally flinged away. It's like Colleen Crush Counter back roundhouse, but no Crush Counter. It accomplishes the same visual effects, but you just gotta land it on hit. I'm assuming. Odds are she has Oki in some fashion. I want to think like a dash up move, a command dash up move, but probably just dash. They didn't show her dash in the thing, and if she has a dumb dash, it's gonna look not as clean. But more likely than not, she has an amazing dash and an amazing back dash. Look at that button. Look at the way she just flinged off. Yo, I know they use. See, and the crazy thing is, a real life person had to do that because that's the way they make these. That's the way they do this. Dude, look at that. Look at that. I have to see the behind the scenes of them working on Manon's, like, whatever. I don't know, buttons. Buttons. What am I saying? She flung herself. Literally, and it created a perfect circle. She literally jumped at somebody. Oh, and in midair, you're telling me she has so much control and precision and muscle over her body that in the air from her fling, she immediately kicked again and knocked you away? So, by the way, in the game where knockdowns are inevitable, because this is a game of Street fighting games in general are a game of knockdowns, but Street Fighter specifically, right? In a game of where knockdowns and Oki is inevitable, wow, look at that Oki, look at that knockdown. Look at that button. Look at how your button immediately knocks down. It probably doesn't do much damage, but look at how immediately it knocks down. I probably get pressure from all of these amazing buttons, all of which I can practice to space perfectly. Of course, the thing is, these are all just buttons, and odds are you can definitely react to that and parry. You can definitely react to that and parry. And eat the whole thing, because odds are she's freaking minus. Oh, by the way, look at this command grab. Um, so yeah, I know I know I'm reacting like this and crazy, but in the bigger meta, we have a drive parry. We have a parry thing, so gotta pay attention to that part. There's more defensive mechanics, guys. It's a more expansive game defensively, which makes it such a more powerfully offensive game. Charge. Yo, Ida-san's definitely gotta play this character. Look at that. Just grabs, slams you. Like, you are pinned by this extremely strong woman, and just. There is literally a pillar of. She punched so hard, there's a pillar of light, guys. I just saw a literal pillar of light. She punched that hard. And not where did she punch you? In your in the back of your head. In the back of your head into the ground. What? Literally a blast of light from how powerful it was. If that doesn't do like 300 damage, nothing in this game is. Not at least like one command grab wise. By the way, DJ has a meterless 2 fireball. I like that. I like that. That's gonna make him a really powerful threat in fireball battles. And it looks like, look at how effortlessly he does that. He's just chilling. He's having the time of his life. JP has this. Yo, when I saw this shade do this, I was like, are you joking me? Absorb. By the way, that is literally just Dictator V skill V trigger 2. That is literally just Dictator V trigger 2. But look at how much cooler it is. Are you telling me they made Ed as a character, or they made Dictator have? This is Ed. This is the Ed thing. This is what Ed has. The freaking V skill grab. Right? But no, instead of Dictator V Trigger 2 you in his face command grab into this, Ed V skill 2 command grab into just a slash, an explosion. An explosion which creates juggle state. Oh yeah, look at this by the way. She just wait. She's so good at what she does is she just fully controlled your body and then said, kicked you one, grabbed you by the chest, just grabs you seemingly of nothing, but I'm gonna assume your shoulder. I'm gonna assume shoulder. Grabs you by the shoulder and the rib cage, and just says, "Salam." So crazy. gracefully. So gracefully. Look at how graceful she is. Woo! Woo! Yeah! And she does an extra spin on top of that. An extra spin. And all of her physics and momentum and strength is going into that toss. Going into that slam, right? Literally look at it. And then she twirls away like a graceful ballerina. Amazing. And EX, that was a drive impact. That was her drive impact. Yep, that's the drive impact. Amazing drive impact animation. Apparently, Marissa can charge her fist into an arrow of light that eats drive impact? Question mark. So she can eat a drive impact? If there are normals that eat drive impact? Yeah, drive impact being 1 bar makes sense. Suddenly makes a lot more sense. Or, yeah, 1 bar? 2 bar? 1 bar. 1 bar? 1 bar. And then she follows up with, like, just a head-on, fist-to-face explosion. Literal explosion, because she's so powerful. DJ Crouch Medium Punch. Into EX Machine Gun Blow, which has a juggle state. Into Rolling Sabat. Amazing. Knockdown. Summon Mine. What kind of opponent is going to sit there long enough to let you do all of that? That's the big question here. This is probably set up after a knockdown. Definitely. And EX is definitely set up after a knockdown. EX is what he has to spend a third of his drive bar to set a clone and his teleport. And the teleport is probably the red one. No, that's the color. That's just a reflection. Sends out a clone to start an attack. Or is that... If that's a button? Dude, if that's a button, no shot that's a button. But if that's a button, into which he activates... Dude, that teleport looked amazing. He spun his cane around as the thing is attacking to use as his sword, or like, as as a weapon, and comes flying out of the teleporter, juggles with stand medium kick, loads his cane up with psycho power, uses the cane to create a stronger kick. Loads the cane up with psycho power to the point where he's able to inject it into the ground and shoot off a projectile. A phenomenal looking projectile, by the way. Jump in heavy punch, light kick, medium kick, EX command grab, I believe we just saw. Yeah, into a button, apparently command grab that you can confirm off of a button. Amazing. Which, by the way, is just the one we saw earlier, where she smacks you and literally effortlessly tosses you into the air for you to spin around 3 times, get grabbed by the wrist, and slammed into the ground. All beautifully effortlessly, all beautifully effortlessly, beautifully flexibly. My words are terrible in English today. And look at that. Let me just appreciate that too. But putting aside that, all like it's so natural, guys. That's what I think really appeals to me about it. Unfortunately, it really encapsulates that idea I'm trying to capture as of late. And she's also grappler. I might have to play her. We're definitely gonna play her when we get access to her. I know that much. I'm definitely gonna practice getting better at that character. And if I have to juggle multiple characters to do so, then so be it. By the way, look at this. Oof. Hang on. I'm 1, 2, bam, 3, into 4, knockdown. But juggle state, EX just jump into a kick. Like one of the most powerful kick buttons in the game, or kick specials in Street Fighter in general, has been reused donkey kick. I feel like when I get hit by that, I'm like, I got smacked. That's Quarrel Kick as an EX special, y'all. Do you see the way she steps into that? Gah! Just a full force kick into another follow up kick, which probably you can confirm super off of. I think install state, by the way. 2, 3, 4. So what is this? I pay attention to this instead? Just the moment it shows up on the screen, I have to put it in? Or is it actually a super that you just activate? I feel like you have to time it. I feel like if you time it, it's so much better. That or just to your timing, it creates that, but you have to press the buttons. But 70% leaning towards it's gonna be like feng shui. It looks amazing though, and it also looks like it's definitely a guarantee. Like this looks like the sequence that will occur when this situation lands. I feel like that's what this feeling is. Look at the way it ends too, and there's probably a joke state after that as well. And then they do the cinematics, which yeah, what kind of cinematic super is this? So far, amazing. Look at how clear that looks. Look at how clear this cinematic is, guys. That's exactly how it's gonna look in the game. Oh, look at Man's face. Oh, and the way by the way, framing. Good. Oof. You get shot flying away. Also, this is great. She controls your body so accurately that you become a puppet in her dance. And look at how beautiful the dance looks. It's so like literally a bird. Literally birds. I loved seeing this return for my own personal sake. I would love to see what that looks like when DJ doesn't have the sunglasses, by the way. I need to see his eyes. But look at how much fun he's having, dude. And look, they even do the close up. They definitely are gonna have like yeah. And he knows the camera is there too, guys. I love it. I love it. He's so meta. Oh, I love it. Oh, she punches you again. Wow, look at how strong that punch is. And she just slams you into the ground. Colleen Ice Tower, but so much cooler. And look at the coat in the background. Oh, I have to see JP's windscreen, guys. I have to see all of these characters' windscreens, y'all. Anyways, back to this. Because we're going to slow this down too. And then after this, I gotta... Yep. She looks so crazy. Whiff stand roundhouse, right? Just so that's the stand roundhouse buttons. That's what she was whiffing. I was like, why did they keep whiffing that in front of DJ? Oh, that is a fireball fake I just saw there. I'm sorry, DJ has a fireball fake? I saw someone mention that somewhere, and I was like, no shot. Okie doke. Stand roundhouse. It's the same one. It's the same thing. It looks the exact same. Not only does it look the exact same, the fake even has a flash on it. It even has a sparkle. Look at it. Like, it's clearly distinct enough, but in the throes of battle, oh no, bro. Oh no. anti-air option on top of that, all of that, which he pretty much does in the form of machine gun upper. Oh boy, and he's a motion character too this time. He's not charged. An amazing stand heavy kick. Look how far that was. Whoa, he just jumped into that punch. And he gets stand. Oh, look at that stand light kick. That's clearly a light kick. So he can confirm light kick off of his stand fierce? Question mark. Oh, light kick went to Sabat. Machine gun upper anti-air, but it got crossed up. So if you're too close to him, he can be crossed up very easily. And then look at that cross up button. What a wow! Look at how flexible. Look at how that was not even flexible. What's the word? What's the word? Effortless? I don't want to keep using that word. It's so free. It's so free. It's so free yet so practiced. Nice cross medium punch. Stand medium punch I can kind of get, but what is that cross medium punch, like a leg swat? Eh. She's not really a puncher. I mean, not even. Look at that. Grabs you by the slams you into the waist. That grabs you by the arms. I didn't even see her foot. I'm looking at her foot now, and her foot so easily whoop. And now you're off balance. Being thrown. Grabs you by the back. Flips your other one and tosses you. And look at the form. Look at her form. It's literally perfect form. Am I tripping right now? I mean, a little bit, but like, bam. It's literally it's a straight line from her fingertips to her toe. I can draw a literal straight line, guys. I'm not pulling out a ruler. I'm drawing. It's literally a straight line. Oh my god! And what's the result? You just land straight on your back. By the way, off of a jump-in combo, so you have to spend 2 bars. And I assume this is off of a metal level up. But look at how free it is. Oh my god. Shwoom. Wee. Yeah, and then Jury Super, which I saw. We don't have to go over this. I have to buy a new mouse pad. The wrist pad on my current one is just so worn down. Ken Super. Is it all supers now? Oh, yes. Let me appreciate this. Guys, you're going to tell me you like, literally, you don't want to play this character on stream? You're gonna tell me you don't want to win like that in a game? Like, you just finished a fight with someone and everyone sees your victory, and he does that. He just signs the camera just like that with an amazing signature. Literally DJ. What a practiced autograph. I might learn how to do that one. Is that stealing if I learn how to do that? Probably, right? Wave his goodbye to the cameras! Ah! Ah! She's so hot! Ah! What? I'm sorry? Can I please? Look at her nails! Look at her eyes! Wow! Jamie with the just naturally falls on the ground, completely unharmed. Literally, he's so good at falling, guys. He's so good at falling that he can bounce and land without any pain to his body. Looks at the camera, pulls out his jug, and takes a sip. Just literally chugs it. Wow. The Capcom knows what they're doing, to say the least. But it's so stylish. It's so stylish. They definitely knew what they're doing making 6. They've learned their lessons from 5, and they've learned those lessons well. I'm ready. I'm so ready. Okay, we've done enough. We'll watch this real quick. Just to improve my practice. This is for my own personal practice. So anyone who wants to watch this with me is welcome to. But we're watching this anyways. Yeah. Regardless of turning the stream on or off. One could say I'm gonna natural state it. Sweep is super effective at higher level stuff because people like to walk a lot right within that range. So when you have a fast, long sweep, it's really effective to do sometimes. But you have to be wary as the opposing fighter that that sweep is an option. Nonetheless, oh, whiff punish, grab, yeah, attack. Of course, Jury wants to stay back. Oop. Time to guess 4 times. Oh no, just take chip. Okay. Is that all? Is that all I had? I didn't really want to. After I started watching, I was like, I don't want to do this. I want to record my video. I think that's all I had. Yeah.